Okay, hi everybody. Welcome to Art History 1. This is the summer 2024 session of Art History 1, which is Art 101. I am your instructor. I'm Megan Rosen. I just got rained on a lot walking in from the parking lot, so I'm a little swamp beast looking today, so sorry about that. But okay, let's go over some stuff with the class. So when you come onto Canvas, this is what you'll see. There's me. I changed my hair a lot, so green hair me is out, purple hair me is in now. So here's kind of your landing page. And basically, I just want to go over the structure of the class. I want to go hit some points on the syllabus and just kind of make sure everyone feels comfortable navigating the class. So when you're navigating the class, this is your home page. And I also recommend navigating by the modules tab. So when you click on the modules tab, you can see all the units and the way everything is set up week by week, unit by unit. So here in week 1, we're going to be talking about early days. So that's Paleolithic, Neolithic, and the rise of civilization. So when you click on these pages, you will find all kinds of good information. So first there's an intro that just kind of talks about some of the definitions, it gives us some of our learning objectives, that kind of stuff. And then when you go into the pages for each part, you'll find all the lectures. So part 1 is the Paleolithic, and here's links to all of your lectures. So you'll click here, you want to watch them in order, and you'll have a 9-minute little mini lecture on the Paleolithic in Africa. Then you'll have the Paleolithic in South America, Paleolithic in Asia and Australia, etc., etc. You can read, you understand how it goes. So after you have watched all these videos, you then have some optional articles you can read about some topics related to the subject matter. So in each unit, you definitely need to watch all of the lecture videos. I also have a link to where you can download a PDF that has all of the images that I go through in the lectures. So if you want to go through those more slowly and look at them in your own time or have them as a reference, in each unit you can download your references. And then also in each unit you'll have a discussion post and a quiz. So in your discussion post, when you click on the first one, you'll see that there's another little video here where I explain the instructions for the discussion post. So I'm not going to do that here because you have this video to explain it to you, but you each have an assignment in here already. The quiz is pretty self-explanatory. You just click on it and then it takes you to the quiz. You also usually have another assignment in each unit. In this one, it's the early days lecture reflection, and you just click on that and it'll give you all the instructions. So each unit is kind of like that. You'll have a link that has your intro, and then that has all of your lectures. You'll have a quiz, you'll have a discussion post, that kind of thing. So that's basically how the class is set up. And then I want to go over here is where you find your syllabus. So let's see where the syllabus is under course syllabus. So we'll click that. And then let's put me over here. Okay, so you'll click that, and then I'm not going to read the syllabus to you. You're in college, you can read, but I do want to go over some pertinent information. So this is an asynchronous online class, meaning we don't meet at set times. We don't meet in person at all, and we don't meet like via Zoom or something during set times. So you can do the course on your own timeline. I do recommend that you keep up with it. Contact information. The best way to get a hold of me is to email me at rosenm@otc.edu. If you are asking me about your grade, you need to either make an appointment and come see me during office hours to talk about it, or you need to email me from your OTC email address to my OTC email address. Because of something called FERPA regulations, those are privacy laws that protect you, the student, and your privacy. So I can't just like give out your grade information if someone emails and is pretending to be you. So that's why you need to email me via your OTC email. You can call me Megan. That's fine. I don't like it when you spell my name incorrectly, so make sure that you spell it right. It's weird. It's Meganne. You can also call me Ms. Rosen or Professor Rosen if you prefer. That's fine. During the week, I do my best to answer all email within 24 hours. On the weekend and over college-wide breaks, I still try to respond within 72 hours. My email address is right here. My office is on the Springfield campus in Norman K. Myers on the first floor in 130B. There's my office phone number. In the summer, I don't have set office hours, so I need you to email me to set up an appointment. Materials, we don't have a book for this class, but I do strongly recommend that you have a laptop that has good internet access. We have computer areas available to you on campus, but it is helpful to have that at home. Description, it's a history of art that starts with the Paleolithic period, so way, way, way back, like 40,000 years ago, and then it goes up through the High Gothic, which is kind of toward the end of the Middle Ages. You can read all the objectives and outcomes and things. Grading, this is an area people usually like to be aware of. So you have a few different kinds of ways that you get points in this class. One is different reflective writing assignments. Another is discussion board posts. Those are your kind of mini informal research assignments that you have for each unit. Quizzes, and then your final exam, which is comprehensive. It does cover everything for the entire class. I do give you a really nice review for that has basically all of the information on it. There's a couple of other projects here and there, and then there's a cushion of participation points. Course information. Late work. So generally I accept late work. That's my late work policy. In the summer it's tricky because we're a little bit compressed, so we only have 8 weeks. I generally say you have 1 week after a due date of any given assignment to turn it in for full credit. Obviously, in the last week of class, that doesn't count. You can't turn things in after the time the class is finished. But if you need a little bit of extra time on something, just shoot me an email and I generally will give you an extension. So just let me know what's going on. All work needs to be turned in via Canvas, not email, but via Canvas. So just make sure that you are turning things in to the assignment on Canvas. Content note. This is an art history course, so we do study some works of art that feature the nude human form, particularly when we're looking at ancient Greece and ancient Rome. There's a lot of nude sculptural works. So if that is something that makes you uncomfortable, this might be a tricky class for you. So feel free to reach out to me and we can talk about what that content looks like ahead of time. We also study works of art that are many tens of thousands of years old. If studying work that old is a problem, please reach out to me and we can discuss it. A new section that I have just added recently, AIS plagiarism. So AI, like ChatGPT, that kind of thing, is cheating. That's cheating. So if you use that, and I can tell that you used it, which I usually can, I will give you a 0 on the assignment. Not great. Now, if you want to use it for citation purposes, you can, but don't cheat. Also, if you try to use it on your quizzes, there are questions that trip it up that are very intentionally placed, and it will give you the wrong answer. I'm tricky, so watch out there. Academic grievance. So if something's wrong with your grade, if you feel like something, there's a problem, reach out to me. I hope I try to be very approachable and not scary. I don't think I'm a very scary person at all. So reach out to me first and we'll see if we can resolve it. If we can't, I put my boss and my boss's boss right in the syllabus here. So this is my supervisor, Kat Alley. She's our department chair. So there's her contact information. And if that doesn't work, we also have our general education dean, Dr. Aberly, in here. The proctored event in this class is pretty chill. It's your first assignment. It's the Looking at Art assignment. And when you submit it, you just need to take a selfie holding a ID, like a driver's license or a student ID card or something like that, so I can see that you are you. So you just submit that with your first assignment, and that's it. This is an online class. That does not mean that attendance is not observed. OTC cares a lot about attendance, and I can see exactly how often you check in on the class and how often you participate, and so can Dr. O'Connor. He's kind of our vice chancellor in charge of all things attendance and administrative withdrawal. So if you miss 14 consecutive days of class, you are automatically dropped from the class. That's called administrative withdrawal. So you need to make sure that you're keeping up with the class. Academic integrity, don't cheat, pretty easy. Attendance, we talked about. Administrative withdrawal, so 14 consecutive calendar days is when you get withdrawn from the class. So just make sure that you're keeping up with your work regularly, and that won't be a problem. OTC has wonderful student resources. Our DSS, our disability support services, are fantastic. They're great. If you need help with things, you should definitely contact them. We have a wonderful Title IX department. If you're having any kind of problems related to discrimination based on sex or sexual orientation or sexual harassment or anything like that, definitely contact Title IX. You have protections if you are pregnant or a new parent, so that information is here. And then we have a whole bunch of other really great college resources, so check them out. We have counseling available to students. We have tutors available. We have the Writing Center available. So if you need something, and if you don't think it's something that is covered at OTC, it probably is. And if you're having trouble navigating that, reach out to me and I'm happy to connect you. And then here are our institutional learning outcomes. I don't populate the schedule here because you can see it all when you're in the main page on Canvas. So let's hop out, and then you'll see down here you have View Calendar. So if you click View Calendar, then you can see all the things. So all the things are in your calendar here. So I don't put them in the syllabus as well because it seems redundant to me. Okay, what else? I think those are all the main things. Do make sure that you check your announcements regularly. I do put information there, and do make sure that while you're enrolled as an OTC student, you check your OTC email regularly. That seems really obvious, but I have found that a lot of people don't do that. So make sure that you do check your OTC email, because that is one of the main ways we communicate with you as your faculty. All right, I'm so excited to get to know all of you. We do have an introduction page. So when you do your introductions, let me click on it. Make sure to help to tell us about you so that we can all get to know each other. I wrote my information out here, but I'll just briefly go over it with you. My name is Megan. You can call me Megan. I use she, her pronouns. I studied art history, fine arts, and English as an undergraduate. Got my bachelor's degree. Then I did a master's degree in studio art and theory. And then I went back and got what's called a terminal degree, which is like your final degree, which is in my field is an MFA. So in some fields it's a PhD. In my field it's an MFA. So I have a Master of Fine Arts in Painting from California College of the Arts in San Francisco. What else do I have on here? I'm from Springfield originally. I lived in California for a while. I lived in London for a while. I lived in Italy for a while, and I am now here back in Springfield, and I love OTC. I taught at MSU, Missouri State, for about 10 years. I taught at Drury for a couple years as well. And now I am full-time exclusively here with you at OTC. Here I teach Art History 1 and 2 and Art History Honors. I also teach Drawing 1 and Drawing 2. I'm the only person who teaches Drawing 2. I also teach Portfolio Development, and I'm the only person who teaches Portfolio Development. So if you take those classes, you will have me again. Art history is my favorite subject to teach. My favorite visual artist is Helen Frankenthaler. Here are my kitty cats, Mr. Mustachios Uma and Mimosa Furiosa. And here's my doggie, Marcella Moose, Marcy Moose. And there's an old picture of me. Okay, so that's a little about me. I'm very excited to get to know all of you. I love teaching this class. I think we'll have fun this summer. All right, don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. Thanks.